Hey guys, it's Joanne. Welcome back to my channel. So this morning we're doing our new subbies and then some stamping again. And I'm just going to start off by showing you the stamps that I'm going to use. And it's this Jen Hadfield, and what is it called? Stamp Along the Way. Is that what it's called? Along the Way. Along the Way. That's the collection. And they're really cute. Got these two little girls. This is the one I'm going to use, and then a whole bunch of, like, you know, little flower filigree, what's that called, kind of things. Maybe that's the word, borders. I'm going to be using this one here and then her. So if you guys don't have one of these little contraptions, they're pretty neat. This is the Misty, and I know, like, I've seen that the Misty came out with a different one. I think at the time that I bought this, there was a bigger one that I could buy. This one is only 6 by 4 by 6 inside, but that's perfect for any, you know, if you're just making normal regular card bases. So all you have to do is kind of line your little stamp up where you want it. Okay, and then I did already set the outline here, and you just kind of push down, and then that pulls the stamps onto the top part, and then it just gives you the ability to stamp it a couple of times without having to actually take your block and try to go right back over where you were, because that's almost impossible. So that's what we're going to be doing. And then I just took the other stamp that I'm going to be using, because I'm just making this a just like a friend card, just a hi, how you doing. So there's this happy we are friends stamp, and then I'll cut that out with one of these borders after I stamp that. So I'm not stamping that directly on the card, and that's really the only thing that's probably going to be layered on this card. It's just going to be flat, and I'm actually going to put this insert this layer right on top of another piece of white, so it'll just be a little bit of a white border, but I think it's going to look really cute. And then we'll color her in. So let's just start stamping, and then let's get to our new subbies this week. So we have Becky Long, and Becky has been a subbie on Instagram for a long time. I thought she was a subbie on YouTube, but maybe not. So Becky does like swaps, happy mail, challenge entries, that kind of thing on her videos. So you just ink it and then push it down, right? And then when you pull it back up, you can ink it, because see how it didn't seem to ink like really like good. So then you just do it again. And then, so we have Dawn Sutton. Dawn, I did not see any videos on her channel, so she's just a fan of all of us for now. And then we have Jan Glasser, and Jan seems to be like a paper crafter, like most of us. And then we have Issa Life. She has Happy Mail and Dollar Tree hauls on her channel. And then we have Debs Chillin bags. Now, Deborah's been around for a while, and I know she's a subby to a lot of us in the community. And she is now a subby to me, and she does crafty videos as well, challenges, that kind of thing. And then we have Artsy Grandma, and Artsy Grandma seems to, her channel looks, I just saw her this morning, so her channel looks to be like a vintage crafting. Like, she seems to like that. So, all right, guys, so I stamped it a lot. This is getting a little dark. So what I'm going to do, and I guess that's the best we're going to get the girl. Like, her hair is a little dotted up top, but that's okay, because we're going to color her in. So I'm just going to clean her off. And I don't do anything fancy with my stamp cleaning, guys. I just use, right now I'm using Cottonelle flushable wipes, because, you know, for a while we had a really hard time finding, and we still do actually, a hard time finding like the Clorox wipes. So now I'm just going to take this, because I kind of want it on all the borders. So I'm just going to kind of, whoop, is that upside down? That's upside down. So I got to go this way. Just going to put it on all the borders like that. And we're actually going to move that in there, because I'm going to have to put one over there too. So again, just push it down. The Misty top page pulls it right up. And then we're just going to give it some ink. Stamp it down. How's it looking so far? Am I messing it up? All right, we'll give her 2 coats of ink. I always wind up messing up something, guys. So hopefully everyone had a good weekend. And that, I had, you know what, I'm going to wipe this down a little bit. I had a good weekend, I think. Yeah, didn't do too much, but you can't really do too much nowadays with this COVID going on. I keep doing it upside down. Look what I did. Look what I did. I just messed up the card. All right. So let's see if I can kind of cover that somehow, and maybe it won't look so bad. It's, you know why it is? It's because there's ink on the stamp. How silly is that? You know what I probably should have done? I probably just should have just left it and turned the card where I wanted it to be. So, all right, that one's going to be a mess. But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that I could put the sentiment over there maybe. Yeah, so see, it's just a little, so I think that's where my sentiment's going to go, right up there in that corner. All right, and I have to do this one more time. Okay, so that's okay. I think if I put that there, it'll be fine. So now we need it down here, but again, I'm going to wipe it down good, I guess, because I don't want any black to get on there. Oh, see this paper here, guys? Let's just make sure there's nothing left on here. All right, so I just cleaned these off. These rubber stamps are pretty durable. This here, it didn't come out how I wanted it to, and I planned to try it again and then also let you know who I saw do that, because I can't remember right now. It was somebody new that I was watching over the weekend, and it's bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. She actually did it with a stamp pad. I did it with a distress spray stain. So, all right. So let's pull that up and let's just get this last piece done. Whoop. And we'll close that up. And then I'm probably going to come on with a second video and do the coloring and whatnot, because I don't want this to go too long for you guys. And plus, I think I'm still fighting with Sprint. I had to call them this morning because all of a sudden, after 18 months, my phone bill went up. And they're like, oh, remember that free phone that you got last Christmas because you upgraded? Well, it wasn't really free. It was just, you weren't charged for it for 18 months. Now I'm being charged and have to pay off that phone. So I'm like, so not free, right? They're all a scam. All these cell phone companies are just a scam. I'm just going to ink that one more time because it doesn't look so good right there. Okay. There, better. See, guys? And then look how cute it comes out. So she's all inked up. I'm going to take her off. And I think my little leaves went pretty evenly around. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to color them, and then maybe I'm going to distress a little bit of ink on the sides. I don't know. Then I'm going to color her in, but we will do that on the next video. And then I will have everything else out and ready to go for, where's my cover? To put the card together. Because like I said, this one's going to be a really simple card. I've been doing a lot of layers lately. Oh, let's take this off and put it back. So I just keep this tucked in here. And then also, guys, we are going to move my craft room to the basement. I know I've spoke of it a little bit before, but we went downstairs last night and we were looking. Oh, she's on the outside. And I mean, I need a bigger space, and that's really the only place I can go. So, you know, that's going to involve walls and doors and floors and paint and all that. So I think we plan to start that next weekend. So it'll be a process. It's not going to be tomorrow. It probably won't be until, who knows, maybe closer to the fall or the winter. But yeah, that's going to be done. But that's going to be great because I'll have so much more room. I can leave things out. I can leave the sewing machine out. I can leave the scan and cut out. I can leave my die cutter out. You know, everything in here, because it's kind of small, has to be tucked away. And if I want to use it, I have to pull it out and put it into a different room to use it. So that's a pain in the butt. I'd rather everything just be out and ready, and, you know, then it'll be more usable. And then I'm also going to be like right next to all my husband's woodworking and machines and stuff like that. So that'll give me a little extra something maybe I can add to my project, since it'll be right there. So, all right, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subbies. I will leave the, what do you call it? I will leave their names down below, and I will see you in the next video.